What's bubblegum poppin'?
So good.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's T? And welcome to ryansobangee. If you're new to my channel, I ask that you subscribe before you leave. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when your Bangee boy posts another VEO. And if you've been here before, girl, what's up? Y'all, today I am doing a seafood mukbang for y'all. I have some lobster tails, crawfish, mussels, shrimp, sausage, egg, potatoes, and corn. In the bike, I am sipping on some Jack. I have this Jack Daniel watermelon punch, and it does contain alcohol. Go ahead, open her up. Cheers. So good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and say grace, and we're gonna get started. Amen, y'all. What's up? And what's good? I hope y'all having an amazing Wednesday. Girl, I had so much to do today. I was like, I don't know what I'm about to do in this video for my vlog, because I did capture just a little bit of footage last night when I went out, but it wasn't enough. So as I was out running errands and stuff, I said, you know what, I'm gonna stop to the store, I'm gonna pick up some seafood, and I'm gonna do a mukbang. I know it's gonna be very much appreciated, so I'm here to do that for you. I do have a story time. I just want to eat really quick, as this is my first meal of the day. Y'all know I love crawfish. I don't care what type of boil I'm doing. King crab boil, lobster boil, Dungeness crab, blue crab. I'm going to have me some crawfish because I love it. Excuse me. I hope the color is straight, y'all. Let me see if I can turn it down just a little bit. Hang on. Oh no, it's on auto. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It won't hurt nobody. In the back, I do have some butter. It's not my butter sauce, but my original butter sauce. I did make the butter sauce, but it's not mine. It's so good. So, the flavors. What I'm going to talk about today is how a friend, which this actually showed me that this is not my friend, how my friend tried to scam me, and I potentially could have gotten locked up for fraud. That's what we are going to talk about today. Crazy thing about this story, I was very silent about it. It happened 2 years ago. Right around the time that the pandemic really was affecting us like it did in 2020. And with me talking about that, I hope it's not a trigger point for some people, because I know a lot of people had lost loved ones, family members, friends. And we're going to continue to keep them uplifted for the ones that did lose somebody close to them. So good. So let me get into the story time, y'all. So like I mentioned, this was around when COVID had first hit the United States. When we was on shutdown here in Florida, Jacksonville should be more specific. I think it was like April 14th, something like that. And around this time in 2020, one of my old coworkers had hit me up and was like, "Hey boo, I have something coming in the mail for you. Let me know when you get it." I was like, okay, cute, you know, gifts, hello. Who don't love a good gift? Let me give y'all some butter action. I know that turns some people on, making your stuff throb, huh? Let me stop. Okay. Anyway, she was like, "If you get something in the mail, let me know." I was like, okay, cool. I used to talk to this girl every so often. It wasn't like every day, probably like once or twice a week. And we used to hang out all the time. But talking on the phone once or twice a week. Anyway, my friend Delia, she called Delia, told her the same thing. Mind y'all, me and Delia was in the car together. I'm discarding the muscles that had a closed shell. So once Delia hung up the phone with her, she told me that she told her the same exact thing. And we just sitting there, how sweet of her to send us something. Time went by. It had to be, I want to say about 2 or 3 weeks. Give or take 2 or 3 weeks, y'all. This girl called me every single day asking me, did I get something in the mail? I'm like, no. Did you get something in the mail? No. Did you get something in the mail? No, girl. So then I stopped to ask. I said, is your name on it or is it my name? So I can really look out for it. And I will call you once I receive this mail. Because calling me every day about it was really pissing me off. And I started to be vocal about it. So she was like, oh no, it got my name on it. I said, okay, well, I'll look for something that has your name on it. And I'll call you once I get it. She said, okay, thank you. So I asked Delia, did she hear from her? Delia said that she was receiving calls like every day. I was like, yeah, she told me to look out for some mail with her name on it. Then Delia said, well, she told me to look for some mail with my name on it. So right then and there, I kind of got a little suspicious. She drove all the way from Miami to Jacksonville, knocked on Delia's door while her father was home. Delia looking after her father. This man, 92 years old at the time. 92 years old at the time. Asked that man if he can check the mailbox and see if it was any mail in there for her. So without asking the question, you know, he did it. Not to mention that I want to say about 4 years before that, and the girl knew. Hold on. Ooh, that was spicy. Oh my goodness. All that juice shot down my throat. About 4 years prior, and Delia was very vocal about this. Her dad had fell and broke his hip while she was at work. He had broken his hip by going down the stairs and checking the mailbox. So when Delia came home and her dad told her, hey, you know, one of your friends came here, asked me to check the mailbox. She was like, Dad, I hope you did not go outside down them stairs to check the mailbox. Like, who came? So she called me because her daddy said he didn't know. So she called me and said, hey, did you come by my house? I said, no. She was like, Daddy told me that somebody came, one of my friends came by my house and asked him to check the mailbox. Me not thinking, I was like, girl, why would I go to your house and ask your dad? You know, like, but I'm not thinking of the girl. I'm just like, and if you know me, if you friends with me, you know that I'm very sarcastic sometimes. I can be very sarcastic, especially when it doesn't make sense. When a situation isn't making sense, I'm like, so, you know, I get real sarcastic. But she was like, it must have been a girl. So I was like, probably. So she called him and was like, did you tell my dad to go downstairs and check the mailbox? Oh, yeah, because I wanted to see if he had the mail. She was like, don't ever come by my house again if I'm not home. She was like, you know my dad broke his hip going down the stairs before, so why would you even ask him to do that? Don't come by my house unless I'm home. You're like, okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say about 3 days later, she came to my house while I was asleep. Knocked on my window, because apparently she was knocking at the door, ringing the doorbell. I didn't hear it because I was in deep sleep. I was getting my beauty rest. She come banging on my window, wake me up and was like, Ryan, can you check the mailbox and see if a package came in, because I made sure that it came via UPS instead of USPS because I'm not getting the mail and it's saying that it was sent. So I'm like, listen, don't come to my house unless you call first. I could have had company. I could have had trade here. If you know what trade is, you know what trade is. I could have had trade here. You know, trade don't want to be identified. It could have just been anything. And you just popping up at my house unexpected. Right when she left, I had got a package. The package had a weird name on it. Now, I didn't mention to y'all that as I've been checking the mail, I have been receiving mail with weird names on it. I mean, like, weird names, like names that I couldn't even pronounce, that had like a whole bunch of letters in it. No vowels. It was like those type of names. No offense if you had that type of name, but it was like a foreign name, okay? Girl, I looked at the name and seen that it was weird. Then I went in this little trash area I have where I discard, you know, bad mail, or if I put MR for mail return. I looked in that pile and I seen all these weird names. I felt them. I felt cards. Now I know this is against the law. Excuse me. But I went ahead and I opened that package. I seen it was a card on there from BOA with a balance of $10,000. So I called Delia. I said, Delia, have you been getting mail with weird names? She was like, now that I think about it, yeah, I have. I read her the names that I had. She said, no, those names don't match, but they're weird names. I said, feel it and see if it's a card in there. She felt it. Yes, indeed, it was a card in there. I said, Jillian, this heifer is scamming and giving these people our address to send these cards to. Come to find out, because the landlord, she worked for the IRS. The girl's in jail, by the way. The landlord worked for the IRS. And she said, from some of the people that we had lost during COVID, people have been using their names. I don't know how they get their information. I don't know. I'm not a scammer. For all the scammers out there, you know what I'm talking about. They got all of their information somehow and was able to apply for something dealing with COVID. I don't know. It could have been PPP loan. It could have been anything. I don't know. So I called that girl. I cussed that girl out so bad. Because let's say if I would have gave her that mail, that package, whatever, she going out, she splurging, and it was audited and came back, it's going to come back to my address. It's going to come back to Delia's address. Like, she out in Miami, sunbathing, ski trips, just living her best life. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, well, do you still... Look, after I went off on her, she was like, I'm sorry, I made sure that I won't send nothing else to that, but do you still got that package? I said, no. I threw it away. You threw it away? Yes. I threw it away. It's shredded. Oh my gosh. And she hung up in my face. Called Delia, Delia didn't answer. Never heard from her again. But I know she's in jail now. Probably the same thing. Matter of fact, I can go online and I can look up the inmate and see what she did. Probably scamming. The hell? Girl, that made me so mad. It made me so mad because, first of all, if you're around me, and I have you around me, I allow you around me, bro, I treat you so good. Like, I be so good to people that I vibe with. And I think she used that and took advantage of it. Me and Delia. Such nice people, giving people. And she done used our address instead of using her damn tired ass people address to do this little scam thing. And sis ain't even try to, she didn't even try to put a nigga out. She didn't even try to put a brother on. Like, she didn't say, oh, I got something coming. I got a credit card coming. Got a debit card coming. You gotta come to your address. You know what I'm saying? Once you go to the ATM, I'm gonna break you out. The world may never know, right? I don't even want to talk about it no more. The only reason I'm talking about it is because it happened in May that year. I was so mad. Oh, and I wish Delia was here to help tell the story too. Well, oblique, that's all, folks. Let me eat some of this corn. But y'all let me know. Have anybody ever tried to take advantage of you? Friend, co-worker, family, and especially something that serious? Have that ever happened to you? Like, Somebody could have had your whole entire life changed just like that. Because of a selfish act. You gotta watch, people. I didn't even share with y'all. I'm sorry. It's a show round. Seafood is so good, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up as I eat this shrimp. Take a bite of that sausage. And take a bite of that potato. And we gonna wrap this thing up. That was really good. God, I be having them flavors. Okay. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when your BANGEE boy posts another video. I am out. I'll see y'all on the next vlog. I love y'all. Have a safe and prosperous night. Bye.
See how much I spend.